One day, gotta make it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Gotta make it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Gotta make it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Yeah. I'm just waiting on my day. Look at the look on their face. I know these niggas gon' hate. I got that food on my plate. Hungry like I ain't just ate. Eating like it's a buffet. I'm stacking and flipping my wage. She leave with me, now you enraged. Tell the little bitch come up in the rave. She said you said that minimum wage. She said how you so young getting paid. I put in some years to the shit. Came a long way to be legit. I deserve to be the shit. I can never ever quit. Plus I've been waiting all my life for this. One day, one day, one day. Gotta make it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Gotta make it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day.
I'm on now, a few cars, 2 homes now. Still collecting them monthly checks, still relevant. I've been with it, these bitches on me like flies and shit. I'm CTS, we live by this. I still remember them broke days. Bologna sandwiches and Kool-Aid, now it's cheese eggs, quarter-pound steaks. Skinny jeans with them new J's. Throw away on my fucking waist. I won't even play, I would catch a case. I've been keeping to myself lately. Nephew want me in the booth daily. Tell him run it back like it was Deuce Staley. I'ma eat this track like it was food, baby. If you owe me, nigga, better fucking pay me. Gotta off the action, get new, baby. Liquor got her talking rude to me. All that's gon' do is make me fucking crazy. I had to get it, I gotta make it. I'm shooting, homie, no pump faking. That meal ticket, I'm searching for it. Like Liam Neeson, I'm not resting like I step. I'm daily testing, no soap opera, nigga, young and restless. I'm slizzing, nigga, like Alka-Seltzer. I took her down like a pile driver. Like I step, I'm daily tested. I'm sizzling, nigga, like Alka-Seltzer. I took her down like a pile driver.
One day, one day, one day, one day. Gotta make it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. Gotta make it one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. I'm just waiting on one day, one day, one day.